Hi Virgo, welcome to your December forecast. The most important news this month is that your ruler, Mercury, goes retrograde from the 20th of the month all the way through the new year until January the 8th. So it's going to be a really important time for you, Virgo, to just relax, release, allow things to happen, allow things to unfold. Luckily, you're a mutable sign, so intrinsically inside of you, you've got the ability to go with the flow when you get out of your head of all the things you must do on that to-do list, which I would burn at this time, and just trust that you will know what is most important to do. You'll be guided, and you'll do what's most important, and then the rest of the time you'll devote to just being. Because that's what Mercury retrograde is about. It's about being. It's about reflecting. It's about reassessing, redefining, reevaluating things in your life. Let's break the month down. On the 8th of the month, we've got Venus joining Mars here in your 6th house. Venus and Mars together, nice combination. So there could be some good news about your work. Maybe you are working with somebody that you really enjoy working with, or you get put on a project or something that you really enjoy. Venus and Mars together, well, you may be inclined to indulge yourself a little. Venus in the 6th house often likes very sweet things, and Mars will encourage you to do it, so you might just want to have an awareness of your physical body as to whether it's actually enjoying what it's consuming. On the 13th, we've got a full moon happening for you right up here in your 10th house. And a full moon here in the 10th house is shining a light on everything to do with your career, your work, what you do in the world. There could be some changes for you. Very often a full moon shines a light on areas that you're not quite satisfied with, that you'd like to change. Or it could be something coming to fruition, to culmination. Maybe you've been working and studying and now you get the promotion or the recognition that you've been really hoping for. If you are not in a career specifically, this could be you looking at your destiny. What am I here for now? What am I doing? What am I using of my creative skills? Yes, you may be asking just lots of questions about why you're here. On the 20th of the month, we've got Mars going into your 7th house, into Pisces. And on the same day, we've got this Mercury retrograde happening in this 5th house. So Mercury retrograde in the 5th house, really wanting you to reevaluate, Virgo, all your creative abilities. There's only one you. You have a tendency to criticize and to say what you should have done, might have done, could have done. But how about looking at some of the new things that you might like to do creatively? Mercury retrograde there, you might be reevaluating a business. You might be reevaluating going into self-employment for yourself. You may be reevaluating things to do with children, to do with young people. And it's a good time to reevaluate, am I getting enough fun in my life? Am I having romance in my life? Do I have inspiration and joy? And time really to think deeply about it with Pluto there. Really to look at all those nooks and crannies of your life and to say, I'm really going to try to find joy in everything that I do, even if things aren't turning out exactly the way I had planned. I'm going to allow my mind to be more flexible, to allow new things to come in, and I won't throw them out instantly. I'm going to give them a chance. Maybe it's a new relationship, and you're looking at this person saying, nah, that wasn't what I anticipated, what I expected, what I wanted. Same with a job, but maybe you need to look more deeply. Maybe by looking more deeply, you will find some merit, you'll find some value, and you may, in fact, go in a direction that you didn't anticipate. And this Mars joining Neptune here in your relationship house. Well, Mars and Neptune together, it's time to forgive. It's time to release. Maybe there's an old relationship you've been hanging on to for a long time. Hope. Time to let it go. And just allow to unfold what may come. Maybe it'll even rebound back to you in a nicer way. And Mars in Pisces, it's not a time for pushing forward. It's a time for melting, allowing your heart to melt. Allow the ice, the coldness to go, and bring in the warmth of the love that you do feel inside. Definitely, definitely Virgos, you really do. And on the 22nd of the month, we've got the Sun coming into this 5th house of creativity and romance, and on the 29th, we've got a lovely new moon happening in this 5th house. This is such a boost for you over this holiday period. So it could be a new romance, a new love. It could be a new hobby you take up. Could you be you just saying, I'm going to allow myself to be creative. And creativity is really just about finding the zone. You know, when you're out of time, you're out of space, and you just feel so free and absorbed. You could just be absorbed in a wonderful book. That could be sparking creative ideas for you. There's many different ways you might be absorbed in nature, absorbed with an animal, and connecting with the heart connection with an animal or a child. So many different ways, always something musical, some music that touches you so deeply. So it's a month of reflection. It's a month of allowing and a month of letting go and knowing that everything is in right order. Thank you to so many of you for commenting, sharing, subscribing, emailing me. I do appreciate you. Don't forget to watch my 2017-18 forecast if you haven't already done so. Thank you.